This segment is sponsored by Emergency Veterinary Care Centers. Pet emergencies don't always happen between 9 and 5. So the Emergency Veterinary Care Center in Holland is providing fast, high-quality care at any hour. Business manager Paul Kernstock joins us now to tell us more about the clinic. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Catherine. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Tell us about Emergency Veterinary Care Centers and how long have you been in Holland serving folks there?
Yeah, so we opened a year ago on Friday the 13th of October, which is fitting for Emergency Veterinary Hospital. Um, and again, we're just here to serve the community along the lakeshore. We saw the need for urgent and emergency veterinary care, between Muskegon and South Haven, and just Holland and its proximity along US 31. It just made sense to bring this to the community that's being underserved in that emergency and urgent care.
Yeah, this is an important milestone to have accomplished because, as you said, you did the research, right? You found out that there was a lack of that kind of care, particularly that 24/7 overnight care. What is the importance of providing that kind of access to folks?
Yeah, she's super excited. So October 1st of this year, we opened 24/7, 365. So since we opened, a little over a year ago, that was always our goal. And we able to bring that to the communities here is just monumental for us. Just again, have that peace of mind that there is a 24/7 emergency veterinary practice in your backyard is just exciting for us. And we as a team are just excited to bring that to the communities we live in.
Yeah, I've experienced before that middle of the night, something happens with the family pet and you don't quite know what to do or where to go. I suppose the peace of mind of just knowing that it's there is as important as having it when you need to access it.
Absolutely. And again, we've got, doctors and a team that are here 24/7, 365 again. So we're able to diagnose, give you a treatment plan, discuss the variables of the best course of action for individualized treatment of you and your pet.
So you're not just kind of stabilizing them until the morning when the veterinarian shows up. You are providing critical care no matter the hour. I think that's important to know too.
Absolutely, yeah. And again, if we've got a pet that's hospitalized, giving that care, the attention that they deserve, because we don't want them to be with us, more than they need to be. They want to go home, return with you, put your mind at ease, have them comfortable again. So that's what we're ultimately hoping for is just to get the pet stabilized, healthy, address the situation, and then return them back to you to go home be happy once again.
Yeah, figure out next steps if there are any. Yeah, our pets, our members of our families. It has to be an honor to kind of care for that the whole family, right? When you take care of a pet, it's sacred work, kind of.
It is absolutely, and especially, we're all pet parents ourselves, so we again want to treat them like they're an extension of our own family, and also even those relationships we have with your family veterinarian. If they have an emergency that happens in the middle of the night, knowing that we're available to service the needs, so they don't need to be called in. Take them away from their family in those times too, and also just if they need to turn or transfer things over to us, if a pet needs to be monitored or hospitalized overnight, knowing that we're going to take good care of their pets, and do any services that need to be performed while they're closed. And then again, we can return those cases back to them when they open the following morning.
Yeah,
So
lots of
again,
peace of mind.
it's all about that trust. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got to let folks know the Emergency Veterinary Care Center in Holland is located on 136th Avenue. For more information, visit evcc.com/Holland. We'll put a link to that site on ours at 13onyourside.com. Paul, thank you so much.
Thank you, Catherine. Appreciate the time.